It did not begin. It must have gone off.
It turned off or something.
Well, hey, we're back.
Okay, we're back.
It turned off. Thank you, Omnipotent. It apparently turned off at one point, which totally is lame. But hey, we're back. We're back and we're here.
Cool.
That's all good. We really didn't cover too much.
No. Well, we can. Do you want to go over it again, or? I don't remember what I said.
We're right back at it. Yo, hey, what's up? What's up, Rachel? This is awesome. I think we're here. We're here live. I guess your boy Daniel pulled another Casey Bales, which I thought was physically impossible without starting the stream. But luckily, we've only been here chilling for a little bit, and we've got cool stuff to say to you. We got Danny Lindbergh on the bass. Danny Lindbergh is an artist in his own right who we could totally have on this show and do an entirely independent episode. And we have Jacob Akana on the guitar. And Jacob, this is your band. And now we're rehashing stuff, but we got hands in the chat, throwing hearts in the chat.
There we go.
Which is cool. And I think, how about we just kick it off with a song?
Yeah, let's just kick it off.
Right off the bat, man.
Lover, not a fighter, but she don't want love beside her. She is alone. She'll prefer it, won't deserve it. Tried to show her how it's hurting. She don't know. And if it seems too good to be to you, then that probably is true. And all this waiting seems like wasted time, but I'm blind. Really, I ain't fine, 'cause honey, I wish I could keep preaching happiness, but running misunderstood just ain't worth reaching for this. And I think it's about that time. Think I'll be moving more. Hard with you on my mind, easy with his on yours. She's a giver, not a taker. Near impossible to break her, it's rare to see. And in shambles, Roman candles, I adore the way she'll ramble onto me. And if it seems too good to be to you, then that probably is true. And all this waiting seems like wasted time, but I'm blind. Really, I ain't fine, 'cause honey, I wish I could keep preaching happiness, but running misunderstood just ain't worth reaching for this. And I think it's about that time. Think I'll be moving more. Hard with you on my mind, easy with his on yours.
Just ain't worth.
Honey, I wish I could keep preaching happiness, but running misunderstood.
Just ain't worth.
And I think it's about that time. Think I'll be moving more. Hard with you on my mind, easy with his on yours. And I think it's about that time. Think I'll be moving forward. Hard with you on my mind, easy with his on yours.
Sick. Yo, sorry about the pops and crackles there. If you are just tuning in, that is a new track coming off of A New Line, which is the EP coming out by the Jacob Akana band. And if you're interested in it, we can talk about it. And guys, this is so awkward for me because if you make a mistake once, you think you're never going to repeat it. And your boy, thank you, Omnificent, thank you. And I cannot dwell on the past because I will be sad that I forgot to start the stream again. But we are here now.
It's okay. We'll get the important information.
Yeah.
Out of the way, and that'll be great.
So a quick second introduction, Danny. Danny Lindbergh is the guy choking back there, and he's just a fantastic artist in his own right, and of course Jacob Akana, and tell us the important information you got for us, brother.
Well, if we could just go through everything again.
Yeah,
and just
yeah.
kind of paraphrase.
Yeah.
Okay, so where did we start last time? We've done all this before.
Album release show.
We'll just do album release show.
Let's do album release show.
Yeah.
Because like basically what it was Daniel was really awkward. Daniel was talking very fast, and Danny so graciously picked up the microphone and said a few words while I caught my breath, and then I talked really awkwardly for a while longer before I looked at the guys, and they said, they said, this is kind of fun to watch you just like ramble, and I'm like, yeah, this is a slice of life. I don't know what to say because I'm in the room with two of my friends, and now two of my friends are seeing how I react when I have a technical problem, and I'm then reflecting on the beginning of a prior episode. But anyway, here we are yet again, and I'm giving you just enough awkwardness so you guys can experience that feeling again of Daniel's rambling.
June 15th.
June 15th.
June 15th, we're going to be at Axiom Repertory Theater doing a release party for the EP that we recorded while we were in Boston from the project that all of you helped us crowdfund.
Oh, that was a huge one, and that's just the most sincere thank you to everybody who supported this project. When I am sitting here with Jacob and Danny, what's really special is this is a room of like 3 full-time artists, and I say that with confidence because we're either creating art or we are helping facilitate events where other people are creating art, or we're just like playing supporting roles in artistic stuff. I asked Jacob, and I can ask you again, when did you start playing music?
9 years old.
9 years old?
9 years old in the school program. Went to, in 4th grade, they said we're going to play violin one day, and that's what we did. They put us in a closet, and we learned violin like 2 times a week for a couple months, and the teacher said, hey, do you want to stay after school and like be part of the after school program? And I was like, yeah, why not? I don't got anything better to do. And then that evening she was like, hey, Jacob, or she was talking to my mom. She's like, Jacob, I think he like might be like one of like a musical prodigy, something like that, where like he's learned the first song in the first week, and no other kid has done that. And my mom was like, what are you talking about? My son doesn't play music. Turns out I played music. So ever since then, my parents have been more than supportive in my musical journey. But that's how it kind of started, was me not knowing and then finding out, and then
yeah. And I asked you the question, like, when did you know that you wanted to be a musician, which is slightly different than when did you first start playing music. And then I think and we found a very interesting caveat in the question, when did you want to be a musician? Because Jacob is a musician. And so it's like, why do you want to? When did you want to? I think the reason why we say like, I want to be a musician, and we can still say things like that even though we're people that play music, is because we spend a lot of our time not playing music because we have jobs. But luckily we found jobs that are reinvesting into events and things around town. And I guess the goal is to, eventually be able to hit that stage and play music and have it so locked in and uplift so many people that, you've put in your dues. And then circling back to the release, I wanted to say thank you to everybody that supported and helped crowdfund the project. And I think the only way that's possible is if, is by people knowing who you are to begin with. And for those of you that do know, us, Jacob and I couldn't have raised the money if there wasn't people that understood that we show up and we put in the work. And I can say that earnestly, and I'm not bragging. I just show up and do my job. And I found a way to have that job be create art, showcase art, help other people put on art, maybe occasionally play my own songs, maybe occasionally play some other people's songs, maybe, and you always get back more than you put in, is a quote I referenced from Woody Guthrie. So I wholeheartedly believe that the more that we show up and keep putting in the work, when that time comes where you're looking for a return on your investment, it will be there, especially if you put in that work with love and care and you treat people well around you. If you ask for help and they have the means to help, and you've proven yourself to be earnest and creating with love and doing a good freaking job, then they're going to show up. And you guys showed up. And I think that's because we've showed up. And I look forward to continuing to show up for you. You can depend on me. Book me and I'll be there. Let's go. I want to play music. And I know you guys do too.
We do.
We
That's
do.
why
And
we're here.
And we are. So we can talk a little bit about, maybe we can talk about what's coming up. A New Line EP release at Axiom Repertory Theater on June 15th with openers Zach Zeller and Cam Tyler, who are just incredible. Cam has a project coming out in like 5 days. Pour Over.
In 3 days.
3 days?
Yeah. Mayflower, 3 days. Go check it out.
Yeah. Find Cam. Look up Pour Over. You'll find Cam. See the project, Mayfly, coming out. That she recorded with Zach Zeller, who's from Bell to Beast. I love this world and this life and this collaboration. It's incredible. And they're both going to be opening acoustically on June 15th.
On June 15th.
The same day that our project is available to be streamed and listened to and heard.
Yeah, it's a whole 4 songs. We're super excited to release them. Yeah, you
heard one of them.
Yeah, you heard one of them. You want to hear another one of them?
I do.
Yeah.
I do.
I do too.
Okay, well here, let's you guys set that up and I'll get this mic here. June 15th, Axiom Repertory Theater. We said that a bunch of times. Is there anything else we got to say about it?
We could definitely circle back and chat more, since we lost like the chat about the process itself, how you heard about them, how we raised the money, how it all went down. But basically, long story short, super chill. Thank you guys for supporting it. Every dollar went exactly to what it was supposed to, and then some. We're delivering on our project. You can expect the campaign perks if you're waiting on them to, of course, be fulfilled any day now. We're taking Polaroids. We're shooting a video.
We're shooting a video at 8 o'clock tonight.
Yeah, and shout out.
And it's 7:20. Cool.
Shout out Carter Sanders. We're going to play another song for you. I really apologize that the stream got started late, but you are getting a couple looks at some songs. You got to hear a little bit from Jacob. And peace and love, like those are the two of the most important things in the world, so might as well say them.
I've started that way too slow.
Ain't worth a hollow, but didn't care for all I'd seen. And I've been trapped inside a motto of fate-tainted tomorrows, and living in a life too low to lead. So I stopped all the holding, stopped all the hoping, stopped and dropped and frozen in my tracks. I got caught in the middle of reruns and riddles, racing there and never looking back. La-di-da, au revoir, obla-dee, obla-da. La-di-da, au revoir, obla-dee, obla-da. I've been thinking lately, I've been thinking maybe I've been living daily way too long. I've been waiting lonely, I've been waiting mostly, and I've been thinking waiting might be wrong. Well, I've been digging deeper, I've been picking neither, and I don't think I'm digging way too much. And I've been wanting change, cause when I rearrange, I tend to end up way too out of touch. So, la-di-da, au revoir, obla-dee, obla-da. 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 Thank you.
Yeah, cool.
This release party, June 15th at Axiom, obviously, because we've said that a million times now, but
Because it's so cool, and it's coming up. It's coming up around the bend, and you can buy your tickets right now at
you can buy your tickets
AxiomTheater.com.
right now.
Right now.
Right now, the doors open at 6:30. The show's going to start at 7. That's when Cam's going to start, and then Zach's going to go on a little bit after her, and then we're going to take a short intermission for people to go and get popcorn and drinks and wet their whistle.
Thank you for the hearts. We love the hearts.
We love the hearts. And then we're going to go on a little bit after that.
And I apologize for this episode starting late. And I apologize. Not that, like, here's the thing. Why apologize? Because you still got to come and hang out with us, and we appreciate you.
We appreciate you
and I
so
hope
much.
you appreciate us, because we're showing up, we're putting in the work, and I'm not sitting here bragging, man. I just sometimes I really like get caught up in like wanting people to know what I do, and it's usually rooted in the ego, and it's like a negative response to somebody that I feel like maybe isn't giving me the respect that I feel like I deserve. But guess what? I've been realizing the last weeks, ever since my birthday. I made it through the age of 27, and I realized on my birthday I was feeling depressed, but I put a smile on, and I had a really good day. And I realized it doesn't only have to happen on your birthday. So if you take anything out of this, other than come to the New Line release party on June 15th at Axiom Repertory Theater.
Doors open at 6:30. Show starts at 7:30.
Yeah. They do, and there's a bar in there. Oh my goodness, it's great.
But if you take anything away from this, besides that,
it's that, and I know you got to be careful when it comes to privilege, etc. But happiness can be a choice. I think if you have your basic needs met, and you've found a way to surround yourself with people that empower you and lift you up, and generally are positive, and you bring positivity, what happens is this chain reaction of positivity. So let's go around there and be the best versions of ourselves, and go into interactions believing that it's Star Wars, it's light and dark, it's yin and yang, it's karma, it's whatever. But make that choice. If you've taken care of your body well enough, and for some reason the stars have aligned and you can choose happiness, choose it, and let it come through your music, let it come through your art. I was just listening to a great director, David Lynch, and he was saying that you don't have to experience suffering to put suffering in your piece of art, because suffering is like a part of life. He's like, most artists I know that are successful love going to work and they're happy. So let's go to work. Let's talk about suffering. Not all these songs are easy. I'm sure like they.
the bar chords hurt your hand, man.
you know, we can tell sad stories and still be happy people. We can tell happy stories too, and that makes being happy even easier. That's why I like to listen to high frequency music. But anyway, guys, I'm rambling again. I know it's like time to go and we got to go do something, but
we don't gotta go quite yet. We just gotta go we're right across the street from where we're doing it.
Okay.
So I think there's a little bit of time to talk about the project and how it kind of came about. Go over that again.
Yeah, because we got 5 people here, and thank you for being here. Feel free to say hi.
Hi.
Yeah. So tell me about A New Line. What songs are on it, or how did you hear about this? Why did you record them?
Yeah,
in Boston with
We'll go
me?
back to the beginning. How did you manifest so many Dans for your band, and also what are your musical inspirations for you
I'll take this one. It's a Craigslist ad.
It's a Craigslist ad. There's actually truth behind that.
There is, but I feel like we need a different band on the air for that.
Well, absolutely we do, but I still met you through that band.
Yeah, that is true. That is very true.
Y'all
So-
know each other through Craigslist.
I just happen to know a lot of really, really cool Dans.
Yeah,
It's not like it was planned.
it originated from Craigslist and the Old Time Fiddlers Association.
Yeah. But Danny Lindbergh and I have been playing together since I was like 16, I think.
Yeah, like 20. When was that?
In 2015.
Yeah.
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 So like that's when we met, and then we've met in the Fiddlers Association and started playing music there. And then I was like, hey, Danny, you want to come play bass in my band with all my high school friends? And he was like, yeah, why not? And then Danny moved away and left us all, and it made me very sad.
I think I came back, but then I left again.
Then he left again.
But then he came back
Back
again,
again.
and now
Now
we're all
he's-
really happy.
And now
There
we're
we
all
go.
really happy. Now he's here to stay.
If I had a shoe, I'd pick it up. No, I'm just kidding, brother.
Dan Iwasaki met through the same band.
Yeah.
Jordan McLaughlin. Shout out Jordan McLaughlin.
Shout out Jordan.
He's the reason I have so many Dans in my life. And then I met this guy through downtown stuff.
I'm the wild card man. I just I jumped over here like 4 years ago, and decided I wanted to find all the coolest people and hang out with them, and I've managed to do so. And I keep finding more. There's so many cool artists, dude. I could just drop every possible name in the world.
But wait, we're talking about Dans. We're talking about you right now.
But I want to talk about Cleveland Bonet and like just
I would love to talk about Cleveland Bonet.
Nala Kathleen, just like all these people I've been seeing recently who are just so freaking cool. But yeah, let's dance.
Dans. He's like, well,
Dans,
I'll
Dans,
take it. I'll take
3
the-
Dans, yeah. Dan's made music with Jacob, and it's called A New Line.
Yeah, it's called New Line. And a couple years ago, I was scrolling on Facebook and saw this ad that said, do you want to record music with us at our studio? And I was like, yeah, whatever, sure. Cool, sounds cool. Filled out my information, and I was like, nothing's going to come of this. This is going to be just another one of those things that you put your name into, and then they draw someone else's name out of that hat. But boy, was I wrong. Because I got an email a couple of days later, and it was Plaid Dog Recording, and they said, hey, we're really interested in your application, and we want to we want to have you we want to talk more and see if you might be a good fit for our studio. So over the course of about a year, I did so many Zooms and phone calls and figuring out how their program works and how I would fit into it, and then eventually doing all those things, and then booking studio dates. And the drummer Dan and I, the other Dan who's not here, Dan Iwasaki, we went to Boston in October and recorded a single, and then released that and used that to promote kind of the rest of this campaign and album. And then with the thanks of a lot of people in our friend circles and our families and just people who support us, which I'm indebted to so much. But we raised a bunch of money and we got to go record 3 more songs, which we're going to be releasing in, I don't know, June 15th, Axiom Repertory Theater.
Yeah, it comes out June 15th, and
What time? What time does it come out?
See, the Doors, what time does the album come out?
Yeah.
The album comes out at midnight Eastern time.
So you'll be, if I'm not mistaken, you'll be able to hear the album
Prior
to seeing us play
prior
it.
to seeing a concert, you'll have a whole almost 24 hours to listen to this music, so you can learn it and sing it with us.
Sing
while we're
along,
playing it.
yeah.
Sing along.
and let me tell you, the electric set is just something else. And when we get locked in, it's just like so much fun. Because, I mean, like, I've just experienced so many times when the band is locked in, and it's like one of those special moments where it's like, oh, it doesn't matter who you are or where you are or what you're playing. You're just, Nicole Darby says, shh. Yeah, we're probably giving away too much. But at the same time, we're not hoarding. You'll see it live. That's way better. Yeah, live is insane. And I was talking to my mom just today.
I'm going to add something real quick if I can. The thing that I love about live performances is you might be hearing the same song, but you're never going to hear that same version of that song ever again.
Why are you talking this close to the
Because I'm used to my ASMR channel.
I like it too. I really like to get up in there sometimes.
I'm right in your ear, buzz, buzz, buzz.
We're coming through your television.
But it's 4 songs. It's getting released on June 15th. Or June 14th at midnight when, you go to bed.
That transitory 14th to 15th.
Yeah, exactly.
You can't call it one or the other because it's right when the moment strikes.
Yeah.
June 14th and a half.
But
It'll be
yeah,
out.
it'll come out then. And it's going to be great. You can get tickets online.
At axreptheater.org.com.
Yeah. So as you were just typing it in, make sure to erase that org and put in com. So it was axreptheater.com. You can Google it too.
You can Google it. There's also a Facebook event. If you look up New Line Release Party, it'll come up and you can get tickets there as well.
Yeah, you can mark interested or going and plug yourself into other people's feeds, and then we'll all be connected.
Share it and let other people know, please, because I really want to share this music with the world.
Yeah, and dude, live performance, it's so wild. To me, what live performance and art is really boiling down to, and this comes down from 2 big messages that I've taken. One from the Elephant Man and one from Hairspray, which we're working on, and that's like beauty and acceptance and integration. If you come to Axiom, we have created a safe space for you. You can come to a safe space where you can enjoy art and you can laugh and cry in the audience, and that's like okay. And you cannot do that either. You can come to Rocky Horror and have the most liberating, free experience of your life, or you can come and just watch a good show. Like there's a space where you can come and see us play music, but it's more than that. Like there's people there that care about art. You're investing into us and a building that is a safe place for every person, whatever way you identify, whatever you identify as, whatever you orient as. It's just so cool. So it's a really cool venue. Great people, and we're gonna put on a great show, and you're gonna see freaking Zach Zeller talk about the Reading sound. That dude's put in some hours on the behalf of music coming out of Reading. Many hours.
Yeah.
Anyway.
All right. Well, you want to play our single and
Heck yeah.
get over to maybe recording this personalized video that we promised a bunch of people.
The perks are coming.
The perks are coming.
We got one more tune for you. We're going to wrap it up. Thank you for tuning in. Jacob Akana, Danny Lindberg,
Here, let me see that microphone.
Daniel Hill.
Unless you want to play the solo.
Danny.
I'll play the solo.
I was talking to you,
Oh shit.
Mr. Hill.
No, I don't want to play the solo. I should have brought a guitar pick though.
You don't have a pick?
Yeah, I've been making it work with my fingers.
Oh my word!
I've been playing like a barbarian.
All right, ready?
Yeah.
This one's called A New Line. You can stream it now. It's called A New Line by Jacob Akana. It's on Spotify, all the things.
Yeah.
It's the title track of the album.
Yeah. Which June 15th, right?
Yeah, June. That's the date. Yeah.
Axiom.
7:30.
Yeah, 7:30.
Doors open at 6:30. Shows at 7:30.
Thank you for tuning in. I have experienced anxiety today, but I am choosing positivity because guess what? We're going to play a song for you. We're going to leave. I was going to hamper back on. Daniel forgot to start the freaking stream. I love music. Let's play music and be happy. One more time.
matter the time we stayed scattered, the pieces always fell back in place. Broken, busted, beaten, could never break the feeling in my chest that no one never mistake. And every day I'm getting older, think the flame is getting colder, overthinking when I'm thinking too deep. But even when I think it's over, I find I'm even closer to what I want, but I know I can't keep. But ain't it obvious, the forces keeping us really ain't a normal type of thing. We let the water flow and let the feelings go, and finally cut a new line for the swing. And don't mistake this for complaining, I just wanted to explain it, cause honestly I see we're surprised. A battery bouncing waiting, I'd only end up faking the hope, I start believing the lie. And every time I try another, find a reason not to love her, blindly betting that I'm better without. But just to say that I'm the winner when my bets are getting thinner, and double down the debts with doubt. But ain't it obvious, the forces keeping us really ain't a normal type of thing. Let the water flow and let the feelings go, and finally cut a new line for the swing. But ain't it obvious, the forces keeping us really ain't a normal type of thing. We let the water flow and let the feelings go, finally cut a new line, a new line. Finally cut a new line for the swing.
Cool.
Sweet, y'all. Yo, thank you guys both so much for coming in, hanging out, chatting, taking the time.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah.
Thanks for doing this for Reading, for Reading's music scene.
Heck yeah, for Reading, for my friends, just for the sake of deciding to spend time in a way that just feels a little more impactful. Then I'm all for consuming content. That's one of my favorite things as an artist, is appreciating other people's art. I love watching a good movie, playing a good video game, listening to a good record, going to see a show. But I also really like to be the one who hits record and makes a little bit of a mark, and
Thanks, Abigail.
good, bad, warts and all. Thanks, Abby. Yeah, heck yeah. And thank you everybody thank you to all the lurkers who weren't chatting. I freaking love you as well. I just wish I knew who you were so I could give you a virtual hug like I'm giving Abby. Maybe you don't want a virtual hug, but
It's there.
it's there if you want it. Here, take it. Cool, guys. Should we say bye?
Yeah.
Deuces. Hey, yo, we love our lurker. We love our lurker. Shout out Emma. All right.
That's funny.
Peace and love. Catch you later.
See you guys.